Hi, I'm Mara Van Els.
And I'm Brittany Folkers. Welcome to U Broadcast. Teach for America accepted the final applications from hopeful students last week. TFA recruiters emailed students, met with them one-on-one for coffee, and provided them with resources. Recruiters had a specific type of student in mind.
But we have certain things that we look for, and one of them is leadership and academic achievement. So obviously the best place to find that is student groups where people have proven leadership, or the Dean's List where you have to have a certain GPA to be on it.
Teach for America is located in the 39 locations across the country.
While some students wanted to teach across America, others are choosing to explore foreign languages. Stephanie Tao shows us which language is becoming most popular.
王先生，你是老师吗？不，我不是老师，我是学生。
Like many other students across the U.S., Julie Lai is picking up a trending language, Mandarin Chinese. Nearly 1.3 billion people in the world speak the language. And knowing Mandarin has made Julie feel like she has an advantage when the time comes for her to find a job.
Yeah, I feel that in this economy, it's really good to learn Mandarin or any other type of language too, but I feel like Mandarin's really worldwide, so.
In 2005, former Governor Tim Pawlenty started pushing the state legislature to create a statewide Mandarin program for Minnesota public schools. It passed in 2006. He says it's to help students prepare for China's competitive global economy, which is now the second largest in the world. This influenced former principal Craig Paul to introduce the language to Wayzata High School.
I think the former principal of the high school was invited to go to China, so that was eye-opening for him. And when he came back, he said, you know, we should have Chinese.
The Minnesota Department of Education says there are now 27 school districts that are teaching Mandarin, versus back in 2002 when there were only 5.
I think it helps them in any field they want to be, because considering this is a #1 language that most people speak in the world.
As for Julie, she's taking advantage of her language skills to further her future plans.
Like in the future, I plan on traveling to China a lot and taking a study abroad program when I'm in college.
Stephanie Toe, reporting for U Broadcast.
U.S. diplomats around the world will soon be using a handbook written by a University of Minnesota professor to explain the responsibilities of a free press. Jane Kirtley, a media ethics and law professor at the U, was commissioned by the U.S. State Department to write the Media Law Handbook. The Twin Cities might be dropping out of the top 10 snowiest cities soon. Winter's frozen grip on Minnesota will finally be loosening. This weekend, we'll be seeing a cold thaw that should bring campers from out under into the open. The temperatures will reach the mid-30s.
A police officer is in the hospital after 2 Roseville squad cars responding to a robbery collided. A Ramsey County spokesperson said the cars crashed and rolled over near the Rosedale Mall. The officer was taken to Hennepin County Medical Center and is in stable condition. Prosecutors say a Minnesota nurse who was supposed to sedate a patient before surgery instead withheld most of the painkillers. The patient received such a small dose that he felt severe pain during the operation. Sarah Mae Castoretto of Forest Lake was charged Wednesday with 1 count of theft of a controlled substance. Eating too many snacks and fast food? Where you live might be the reason why. Kai Edwards has the story.
Andrew Buckholtz and his 3 roommates rarely open their fridge. Like most college students, they rarely go grocery shopping.
I haven't really had time between work and class to go get on a bus.
Their University Village apartment is one of many just blocks from the University of Minnesota campus, neighboring many fast food chains, but few grocery stores. Regions Hospital registered dietitian Sina Teskey says the lack of grocery stores is most common in certain locations.
Food desert is an area where there's no access to food, so no grocery stores, no markets available. You find them a lot in big cities, and you find them a lot on campuses.
Harvard Market was one of 2 small campus grocery stores. Its closure last week leaves students with even fewer options.
That's my stuff. I mean, this actually, oh, Has one egg in it.
But University Dining Services provides many choices.
Coffee shops, snack places. We also have the dining halls.
Without groceries, you can't pack a lunch, which means costs can quickly add up.
Per day, it's like $20.
A lot of times people end up getting fast food and a lot of snack food.
There is one grocery store left on campus, House of Hanson in Dinkytown. Google Maps says that from Andrew's apartment, it would take just 3 minutes by car.
But in this neighborhood, many students are carless. So let's see how long it takes by bus. And stop. So I'm at House of Hanson, and it took just under 35 minutes to get here. I don't even have my groceries yet.
Teskey says it's still important to go to the grocery store. Buying foods in bulk like frozen vegetables and rice will mean fewer journeys in the cold. This is Kaya Edwards reporting for uBroadcast.
The Minnesota Vikings lottery scratch-off game may be a source of funding for a new stadium. Vikings Vice President Steve LaCroix says the team wants to include the $12 million in total sales in a bill that would help pay for a new venue. Winter lovers enjoyed the annual City of Lakes Loppet over the weekend. Activities included ice bike racing, a snow sculpture contest, and the Luminary Loppet. Participants skied around Lake Calhoun while admiring illuminated ice sculptures. You know, I bet that was really pretty.
I bet it was beautiful.
Coming up, find out who students think will win big at the Oscars. And have you ever wondered how you can open a door without using your hands? A Carlson student tells us how.
Plus, senior design students give us a sneak peek at their upcoming fashion show. Stay tuned.
It all could disappear. Crops, food supplies, economies, if wheat rust disease isn't stopped. At the University of Minnesota, we are leading an international research effort to find the answer. Because saving wheat prevents global famine. Because countless lives are counting on us.